Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are a regular here, you know this is a little bit of a different video today. So we are going to be attempting to transform this dark brown to a strawberry blonde colour. If you want to potentially see me throw my hair off, then just keep watching. So my toxic trait is thinking that this might go out, but in reality there's a 75% chance it will go wrong, 25% chance it will go well. So let's see if percentages are on our side. So my thought process for this is I do have permanent hair colour. What we're going to do is we're actually going to do a colour strip. These are less damaging than things like bleach or anything like that. So I went for this one here, ordered it from Amazon. This was like one of the most affordable ones on there. So it's the colourless hair colour remover here. I know these stink of rotten eggs, so that's great. So yeah, so my thought process is we're gonna do this. I brought two of these because I didn't know whether the one would be enough for my hair, but if I've got one spare and there hasn't been enough colour removed, then I'll do the other one before we then go on to the bleaching. So with this, it kind of just opens the molecules and just washes away the colour. So I don't think you see it as much when you're actually putting it on. Like with bleach you kind of see the process of it, but I think with this you kind of don't really see what it looks like until it's been washed off, because I think the colour comes as you wash it off. So I've not done anything crazy with my hair for years, so I just thought, why not? Going away in a couple of weeks, why not remove my hair? So I can actually smell this already. So we've got some gloves and we've got 3 little tubs here. We have got gloves, which I'm glad about because I don't have any gloves, so I can save them for the bleaching process as well. I'm going to do this. My bleach hasn't actually arrived yet, so, and it's not due for like another few days, so this will just kind of give my hair a bit of time to sort of repair itself rather than doing this and then putting bleach straight after it. As you can see, it's kind of darker here, lighter here. So yeah, I've washed my hair yesterday and I haven't put any heat on it or anything like that. I just wanted to make sure I hadn't got any products or anything in my hair, kind of give it a clean canvas to work with. So with this, you've got to get A and B. So A, which is the hair colour remover, and B, oh, both is hair colour remover. So yeah, A and B. So pour A into the bottle B and shake for 1 minute. Apply to clean dry hair using the entire content. Ensure the hair is saturated with lotion. Comb to ensure complete coverage. So just make sure you're using an old towel. As you can see, I've got a nice old one on here, so I'm going to use this. That viewers. Okay, so I have now covered the hair in cling film. Instead of doing like a big roll on, I look ridiculous. Instead of doing a big roll on the top, I've kind of done it in sections because one of Bad Mondo's videos, that if you put it all at the top of your hair, then it's not going to, it heats different areas, yeah. But anyway, yeah. So we've gone for this little style. So I'm gonna leave it for 45 minutes and then we'll see how it turns out. So the last 5 minutes, it's been on for 45 minutes. The last 5 minutes, I've just given it a quick blitz with the hairdryer because it was feeling a bit cold actually. I wasn't feeling that warm. So I'm not expecting to see much until, although saying that. Okay, so I'm a little bit concerned. Initially I can see it's a lot lighter here, then it goes darker, then it goes lighter, which I was kind of expecting. I'm nervous because I haven't got any bleach until about 4 or 5 days away. So if it's dreadful, I've got to sort of live with it for that. Yeah, it's warmer here. That's why I think I've got a lot of heat from the scalp. Maybe I should have put the warmth on this bit first and not just like the last sort of 5 minutes. But yeah, I can see it's a lot. You can't really see in this light because obviously it's very artificial light. Here it is very warm. The roots are very warm. But this mid bit is looking still quite dark. But I do think it's actually got, let's just wash it, guys. So guys, I have just washed it. I need to dry it. There's no doubt about it, it's lighter. You can't really see in this light. I'll have to show you in a minute. My concern is how patchy it's going to be, because the more even this, like the canvas, the easier it's going to be. But obviously it's still very wet at the minute, so I'm going to give it a quick dry and then I'll be back. So this is how we are looking now. Actually looks a bit darker in this light, so let me see whether I can show you. The top has kind of faded more, like we expected. It was warmer up there, and then I've got this mid area which is darker, and then the bottom has actually turned out a really beautiful colour. If it was all this colour, it would be brilliant, wouldn't it? If you can see here, I have got this area here, and then I look the same here. Kind of got that mid area, but the back seems to be even. I don't know if I can show you. Let's have a look, see if you can see it. Whether you can see that or not. But the back seems to have lifted well. It just seems to be this front bit. So I'm not sure if that's my application or whether, I did say that like I have a stubborn bit here, which the colour always seems to stick to. So bleaching is the next thing on the card. So I think we're just going to bleach the mids, I think, because the back seems fine. It's just this area here. I was kind of umming and ahhing whether to just go straight in with the colour, but I think that stubborn bit's going to be a bit of an issue. It looks a lot darker in this light here, but as you can see, this here has gone a lot lighter. I'll see if I can insert a picture where you can see it a little bit better. Because yeah, it's looking quite dark there, but if we go with the light a bit better, yeah, it's just this bit here, like all the back seems to have lifted really well. I just kind of need to get rid of this bit. So I think we're gonna have to bleach first, because it's a few days till the bleach has come, so I'm gonna have my hair up until it comes. The roots, it hasn't touched the roots. And yeah, do you know what, I'm happy with the results. It has took a lot of the colour out. No breakage at all, none of my hair fell out. My hair feels, as you can see, my hair's still pretty healthy. It feels absolutely fine. It's made no difference to the condition of my hair. So, and it's got rid of a lot of the colour. So since you last seen me, this is my hair, and it seems to have gone darker. I don't know how it's possible. I've not done anything else to it. I've washed it like once more just to make sure. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it, but this is what we're dealing with at the moment. My bleach came today, so I'm gonna wait for the weekend. It's only Thursday, but I was like, it's here, I've got to do it. I haven't got all the equipment that I need, but we're doing it. So we've got the rough clothes on. I'm gonna do my mixture, and then yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit nervous now about doing it, but we're gonna do it anyway. So let's mix our bleach. So I've just sectioned, so I've got my top half here, if you can see that, and then I've sectioned it in two, and then and then in the middle. So yeah, so I've got one at the bottom and then two at the top, and I'm going to do my top first, leave that to process. 1 part bleach powder and 2 parts 20 volume developer. I'm going in first with the mids because they're the darkest stubborn areas, and then I am putting them in foil. And when I'm looking back, I think one of the things I did was the volume wasn't high enough in the developer, and also saturation. They say all the time, saturate it with bleach. I don't think I saturated with bleach. When you think you have enough bleach on, add more. Side of my head, and I was like, that brush isn't working, and it was taking too long. So it was a job for just get it in the hands and slap it on the hair as quick as possible, but I needed more bleach. So at this point, I'd left it to develop in the foils for 30 minutes, and I started taking the foils off and then adding some more bleach to the root area and the ends. Right, so I've just applied a little bit more there because I seem to have missed a splodge there. Seem to be processing a bit better. There is going to be, it's not going to be perfect, but I've still got to do the back, so I can work whatever I've messed up, I can pop it on then. And also it is, I'm not going for platinum, so if there is a few dark spots, as long as they're not like black, I think we may be able to work with it. But where's my timer? It's going to go off soon, so I applied the mids for 30 minutes and then the roots and ends for 20 minutes. Now, not fully to the roots, just kind of those, you know, those bits, that orange band. There was like an orange band, dark band, orange band, so we went for the dark band and then we did the orange bands after. So yeah, okay, so this is the result. Oh my god, how crazy do I look? So my hair, good news is my hair's all intact. Bad news is I have some dark spots here, so I've got some here and I've got some here. So when I do the back, I'll just go over. I've also got like a little bit of rootage here that I still need to do, but apart from that, I think it's not too bad. Like I said, it's got a dark area here. So we're gonna do the back now, which is going to be tricky. I'm going to have to change location for that so I can see the back of it, but it's going to be the same sort of process. And then I'm going to put some more light now on those areas that I've missed. I've got some bleach right there, and then yeah, we'll check in. Like, some bits have gone really blonde, but then most of it is just completely orange. So this is what we are dealing with now. So I've still got this stain here, which, even though I put bleach on it again, it kind of doesn't want to come out. But apart from that, I don't think it's the worst. Obviously, I'm not keeping it like this, but for the canvas that I need it for, I think it's okay, apart from this bit here. So I'm hoping the colour covers that. We have got some really light bits and then some not so light bits like these bits here. And the roots are obviously a little bit crazy. Reason I haven't done my roots is because I'm putting a permanent colour on it, so that will have 24 minutes, so that will cover my roots and my greys and things. So I didn't want to have like really hot roots. So let's mix up the colour.
And yeah, I need to dry this bit a little bit more, and I'm hoping that's going to answer all my prayers. At this point, I'm not gonna lie, it was late in the day. I was giving up and my hair was looking darker than before. So this is the final result. Are you obsessed as much as I am? I absolutely love it. I mean, what do you think? I may just be like, yeah, just too much bleach has gone to my head and it actually looks crazy. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like it? Does it suit me? And also, does it look anything like my inspo picture? Let's put the inspo picture up. Let's put a picture of this up. See what you think. But it's got some lovely light. It's got some lovely lighter sort of like highlights which have come through. Completely perfect. No, some bits are probably a little bit lighter than other bits. But yeah, I'm so glad it's covered the roots. We definitely did well with going a little bit darker, because yeah, I was worried that these bits were all going to be different, but I quite like it that it's darker and then it goes a little bit lighter at the bottom.